Let's talk some more about this story and speak to Maged Mandour. He's an Egyptian political analyst. Mr. Mandour, thank you very much for joining us here on TRT.
Thank you for having me.
So what do you think will be the legacy of this particular event in Rabaa?
Well, I think it will be remembered as the worst massacre in Egyptian history. It is actually quite unique. I can't remember such a mass killing of civilians within recent memory.
And where are we now with the situation? Obviously, these were supporters of Mohamed Morsi. Where is that support base currently in the Egypt of 2016?
Before we think about that, we have to remember that the massacre is not seen as a massacre by everybody in Egypt. So it's, I would say, a divisive event. So to answer that, I would say that the support remains solidly within the Brotherhood, but outside it, the support has fallen, I would say, dramatically.
Maged, what support does the Brotherhood have currently then in Egypt?
Well, it's very hard to tell because information is not shared freely. However, I would say that it's within its core and probably some Salafi organizations, but beyond that, the Brotherhood has failed to reach beyond its core audience or to start a reconciliation process with the other political forces.
And Maged, how would you characterize currently the political situation in Egypt? Obviously, we're a long way from these events in 2013 and the Arab Spring. How is the political situation currently in the country?
Well, the situation is very dire, I would say. At the moment, it is an outright military dictatorship. Repression is rampant, and we have to understand that the foundation basically was within this massacre. Before it, there was a chance that there was a reconciliation process where the Brotherhood would somehow participate in some form. However, afterwards, the chances of that completely went away.
And Maged, then, finally, if you will, please, where do you see the next few months and years for Egypt after this? And also, do the international community have some questions to answer for not coming down more harshly on the current leadership within Egypt?
Yeah. Well, it's very hard to predict anything, of course, but I would say the trend is definitely towards the downwards. It's not improving, and yes, the international community has a lot of questions because they still provide weaponry, political support, as well as economic support for the military, even though it has committed one of the worst atrocities in Egyptian history.
Okay, well, Maged Mandour, we have to leave it there, but thank you so much for joining us on TRT World.
Thank you very much for having me.